and thrilled to introduce your #1 sales director in this conference. Oh, Independent Future Executive Senior Sales Director Shelley Palin began her Mary Kay business in June of 1980 and debuted as a sales director in February of 1984. She qualified for 21 career cars, and 16 of them have been the beautiful pink Cadillac. She led her unit to achieve 34 unit circle appearances, including 19 in the Circle of Excellence and 4 Circle of Excellence Prestige. She led her unit to achieve the $1,200,000 Circle of Excellence this year, their highest achievement ever. And so please welcome from Rogersville, Missouri, and a member of the Mary Kay National Area, the #2 sales director nationwide, and the #1 sales director at this Diamond Seminar, Independent Future Executive Senior Sales Director, Shelley Palin.
Congratulate my incredible unit, the Palin Power Packs, for a fantastic year. You truly are one in a million. I want to thank my family, my boys, my husband. Thank you so much. I love you guys. The staff, the Diamond Development. I could go on and on about the staff. We have the best staff in this world, you guys. They're amazing. Give it up for them. They're amazing. Ryan Rogers, and of course, Mary Kay Ash. There is no better place to celebrate with each other and to be celebrated in true Mary Kay style than here. Would you all agree? Well, 44 years ago, I attended my first, or I actually attended a Mary Kay party. There we go, hosted by my sister. That night, I asked the beauty consultant if she thought I'd be good at this. She hesitated and said, well, not really. Maybe you should wait. Well, she didn't know me that well, did she? On the way home, my mom suggested I reach out to a woman in a nearby town who drove a pink Regal. So the very next day, bright and early at 7:30 a.m. on June 30th, I knocked at her door, unknowingly stepping into a world of opportunity that would not only change my life, but also change my family's destiny. Growing up on a farm just 2 miles from my small hometown of Lewisburg, Missouri, population 100, including the cats and the dogs, life was full of hard work and fun. My dad was a farmer, and my mom worked for the Federal Agricultural Department. Summer times were one of my favorite times on the farm. My dad would pick out a steer for me to raise, train, and show at the fair, and we would end the season with a grand champion. Those days taught me the value of hard work, consistency, and the sweet taste of victory. I am forever grateful for my parents who served as remarkable role models. Faith and family were always at the core of our lives. What I learned as a child was very similar to Mary Kay Ash's teaching and values. I knew then I had found my home. My early years in Mary Kay business were filled with parties hosted by my friends, my softball and basketball team, my mom's friends, our neighbors, the lovely ladies from the church, and of course, my aunts. I had always heard that you can do everything wrong with the right attitude and succeed, and everything right with the wrong attitude and fail. Well, I remember one of my first parties. When I arrived at the hostess's home in the country, she went on and on about my cute shoes. After the party, she said, well, what do I get for hosting the party? I stopped, I paused, and I said, you did say you liked my shoes, right? Well, they're yours. I left that party barefoot. And soon learned about hostess credit. Those parties laid the foundation for my business, leading me to the next adventure, college. Oh, the dorm hall and my sorority parties took my business to new heights. After my second year of college, I faced a tough decision. I wanted to be a sales director with all my heart and one of the youngest in the company. It was hard to step away from my college journey, but I knew that if I wanted to achieve my dreams, sacrifice had to be made at that time. So I made a leap, and 2 months later found myself in Dallas at DIQ Week, surrounded by legends like Helen McVoy, Daylene White, and Mary Kay Ash. It was a whirlwind experience qualifying for the next 3 months, and boom, I was on my way with my new unit. Becoming a sales director gave me so many opportunities to attend so many events like leadership conference and even top director trips, which has blessed me with lifelong friends all over the country. Our first 10 years as a unit, our unit continued to grow and build strong. In 1992, I met the love of my life, Prince Charming Brent. And my business skyrocketed. He was so supportive of me. He was smart, handsome, and successful. He had grown up in his family business that started the same year as Mary Kay in 1963, and today leads the company as owner and CEO. Together we welcomed our 3 sons, Alec, Bo, and Clay, A, B, C, D for dog, and done. Who arrived home from the hospital in a pink Cadillac. Today, Alec is 29, Bo is 26, and Clay is 20. And we welcomed our beautiful daughter-in-law, Audrey, into our family 2.5 years ago. Our boys grew up in a Mary Kay home where they learned that nothing was impossible to achieve if you're willing to work hard and never give up. Throughout my life, faith and family and making a difference through my Mary Kay business has remained my top priorities. I'm passionate about leading women and helping them unlock the true potential. Looking back, I'm thankful that I didn't give one person's doubt discourage me from knocking on that door on June 30th. Mary Kay has given me the freedom to grow at my own pace, experience the highs and the lows, overcome obstacles, and emerge stronger than ever before. This past year has been a dream come true, witnessing our unit crossing the remarkable $1.2 million finish line. However, let's talk about June. On June 18th, my dad, Tough, affectionately known as Tough, TUFF, took a fall that led to hospitalization for 7 days. Sadly, on June 25th, he passed away and was reunited with my mom and him. During those 7 days, my sister and I were constantly by his side, holding his hand, telling him how much we loved him, we're grateful for him, and just thanked him for the life that he given us. Now, I know June was the last month of the seminar year, and I couldn't help but remember how my parents raised us to persevere, stay strong, and be tough in the face of challenge. My dad, like Mary Kay Ash, lost his mom at the age of 8, so he understood great loss. But you have to keep going, honey. You have to keep going because people are counting on you. My dad would hold his fist up or his arm up like this and say, you gotta keep it going. And we did. Our unit rallied to the finish line. My dad, at 95 years young, when he passed, embodied toughness throughout his life. When he was just 2 years old, my granddad lifted him up to the doorway, and he put his fingers on the door sill and hung there. His uncle was so impressed by his grit, he declared, "He's a tough little booger." The nickname stuck, and so did his resilient spirit. Do you know that my dad never missed one day of school in 12 years? He always showed up, and he taught me to do the same. He was in the top military class where he served during the Korean War, and after returning home from the military, he bought a 500-acre farm that he lived on and farmed for over 70 years. The spirit of toughness runs in our family. My mom started her Mary Kay business after retiring from a 30-year career and quickly became a top beauty consultant before her passing in 2007. She left a legacy of dedication, strength, and unwavering commitment. Today, my sister, Cheryl Roberts, and I continue this legacy as Mary Kay sales directors, cruising down the main street of Lewisburg, Missouri, population 100, in our pink Cadillacs. We live by the same principles of resilience and toughness that both our parents exemplified, and we aim to leave a legacy of our own. We hung on because we are tough, just like our dad and mom, living legends who showed us the way. You know, my mind wanders back to the very beginning of my Mary Kay business, recalling all the first, the fun, the hurdles, the glorious victories and determination to keep running the race. I learned how to lead strong, or should I say, lead tough. Because of the example of my parents, along with our precious Mary Kay Ash. Mary Kay Ash's life was that of leading strong. After the love of her life, her husband Mel, passed away, our leadership conference was just a few days away. Mary Kay knew that there would be many women that would be traveling to the conference and felt an obligation not to let them down. Even though she was grief-stricken, she made certain that she generated a positive attitude for everyone present. And because of that one decision, it inspired others and myself to do the same. Mary Kay Cosmetic was founded by one woman because the company is grounded in a solid foundation of specific values and principles. And these values and principles are still strong today. Mary Kay Ash believed our greatest strength is our people. And as a people-oriented company, our primary goal still today is to offer women an opportunity. In turn, these women fulfill the needs of still other women by teaching them good skincare. Our whole reason for existence is to give women the opportunity to enrich their lives and the lives of others. Mary Kay Ash's philosophy rests upon three simple, beautiful ideas, and I quote, "The first and most important is the golden rule. We teach our people to treat others as they themselves would like to be treated. It's a spirit of sharing and caring for others." The second cornerstone of our philosophy is our belief in the right priorities of God first, family second, and career third. Our third cornerstone is the belief in the beautiful potential inside each and every woman. We believe that with lots of praise and encouragement, that every woman can be successful. There are seeds of greatness planted within all of us, and I believe God expects each of us to reach deep within ourselves and bring them into fruition. Mary Kay Ash also taught us key principles of leading strong. Number one, vision. A strong leader has a clear and compelling vision that inspires and motivates their team. It's important that everybody understands goals and direction. The Palin unit knew we were going from 1.2 million. They saw it. We talked about it. And they ran towards it each day. Would you give our youth a round of applause? Number two is communication. Effective communication is crucial. It is important for it to be consistent. We had lots of ideas. We not only embraced the ideas, we acted on them to see results. And number three is empowerment. I have been blessed to be empowered by my unit. always having a growth mindset and dreaming big. During the race to our second million, many women in our unit stepped up to the plate to hit home runs. I gave them the support. I trusted them to run the bases, and they did. They did. Yay! Together we created an environment that encouraged growth, fun, and a can-do attitude. Number 4 is integrity. The women I get to work with each day are women with strong character and integrity. They inspire trust and respect. They lead by example, and they make their daily choices based on their core values. They are consistent in their actions, which builds credibility and loyalty among their team members and customers. Remember, leadership is a journey. By focusing on a clear vision, communication, empowerment, and integrity will help you lead strong, or should I say, lead tough. I am forever grateful for the incredible team of women who represent our unit, the Palin Powerpacks. You are strong, you are unshakable, and you are tough. You fight for the life that you want, and you continue to run your race to the finish line. I am so proud to be your leader.